In today's medical coverage, reaching the end of one's life can be difficult, especially for patients living in hospice care. These individuals often have to come to terms with this while also coping with a chronic or terminal illness. Clear 10's Linda Ong learned about how a new music therapy program at Oxford Healthcare is helping patients. Linda, good morning.
Good morning, Chad. The program uses music as a tool to help hospice patients overcome physical and emotional pain. There are about 8 patients in this program, one of whom is Ricky Salkill, who has been living in hospice at Sunshine Manor for about 2 weeks. His support team says the transition has been sudden and difficult for Salkill, but music is changing this. 63-year-old Ricky Salkill's days in hospice are slow.
Just sitting here watching TV.
But songs by his favorite artist, Johnny Cash,
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Take him to a special place.
Brings back happy memories.
Things get buried in your consciousness, and sometimes the right song at the right time will bring up an experience you had forgotten about that you find very comforting to review.
Once a week, music therapist Emily Keeling sings and plays her guitar for Salkill as part of the new music therapy program for hospice patients of Oxford Healthcare.
Music acts almost like an anchor. It gives you some stability to hang on to even as we adjust to moving into a different place, and having different medical treatment goals than you maybe had in the past.
Salkill is terminally ill, suffering from renal failure, heart disease, and dementia. Just 3 weeks ago, he lost his wife.
He's adjusting to a lot of life changes right now. I can bring in some of that constant, consistency of something like those Johnny Cash songs that's been with him throughout his entire life.
Salkill is a man of few words, but something about the music moves him.
I may be adapting the way I sing to encourage him to sing with me, but the goal isn't necessarily that he'll sing with me. It's that he will take a deep breath. It's that he will relax. It maybe brings up some emotions for him to talk through if he's up for that.
Keeling says it can take time for patients to respond to the music, but striking that right chord eventually comes. This is the second music therapy program offered to patients in the Springfield area next to Integrity Home Care.
You got to sit in on that music session with Salkill and Emily. What was that like?
Well, it was an amazing experience. Like I mentioned in the piece, Salkill is a man of very few words. So to see him express himself through singing and crying and at times smiling was a beautiful experience. And to see him open up his world to Emily at such a vulnerable time in his life was really powerful.
Very helpful.